Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to Twist and Shout. I am Shar. Today I am going to talk about Sulfur 8 and alternatives to using Sulfur 8. Many of you are here on my channel because of my love of grease, and I love you for that, and I love grease still. And many of you have gravitated towards my channel. You have seen the video regarding Sulfur 8, and maybe you didn't subscribe because I think that video got like 130,000 people or 130,000 views. So I don't have 130,000 subscribers. So that means somebody didn't subscribe, but it's okay. I don't take it personal. But I talked about the changes that were made in these products, and a lot of people are concerned. They're worried. A lot of people also recognize the same thing I said, that the growth rate is not the same, that they're typically just in general, it's not the same product. Things have changed. Ingredients have been messed with, and a lot of people are concerned. A lot of people have negative effects, and not only in these, also in the wild growth oil, which I no longer have in my possession. I definitely want to make a note and awareness that the very last time that anyone in my home has tried the wild growth oil, which was my daughter, it started having reverse effects. It started actually causing her hair to be weakened at the scalp, and cause her scalp to be very and highly irritated. And it actually caused like dandruff build up to the most disgusting volume you would ever see. I'm not trying to necessarily cause harm or dig at the company, but I just want to bring awareness. But the very last time my daughter used wild growth oil, she had the nastiest effect. Please be cautious with that. Please be careful. If it still works for you, that's cool, that's fine. This is obviously not the video for you, which is what I want to express in this video, because a lot of people were saying in the other video, I'm not having any issues, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, cool. But with anything, nothing is absolutely perfect for everyone. So if somebody's having an experience or somebody having an issue, it's best to bring awareness to it as a heads up, not an absolute now. Because if I come on here and say, hey, do not buy wild growth oil, period, then that's me saying for anybody. But me saying, hey, I've had negative experiences with it, leave it alone. Or I have negative experience with it, please be cautious, be careful. This is what my real encounter is. Then just take heed to the warning. You know, don't take it personal if it doesn't apply to you. But anyway, for anybody who's concerned, has issues, and was made aware of the changes, or you aren't experiencing the same results with these particular products, I do have two alternatives that I've used, and I haven't had any negative results. And this would be the Camille Rose Ultimate Growth Serum. This actually has MSM in it, which is the pure version, or what's the word I'm looking for? Is sulfur at its purest form. And you bring it closer so you guys can see MSM right there. And obviously it's going to be to the bottom because it's a very potent ingredients. It's not something to play with. It's not something that you need a lot of. So it's in here, and it's towards the bottom. You can find this at most at most hair product stores, including Walmart. I think is almost 14 bucks. It is at Walgreens, Ulta, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. But obviously it's online, but I haven't heard or seen any bad reviews on this product. I've used it myself and enjoyed it as well. The only thing I would say that my results were not as evident as the grease. This is the Grow Grease. This grease was inspired based on Madam C.J. Walker Grow Grease, which is why this has sold out for a long time. When that movie had dropped on Netflix, this grease sold out for a long time. You could not even find it. But I was able to go to Ulta. I'm gonna figure out which one it is. But anyway, it's an hour away from me. So when I got an opportunity to go, I definitely grabbed one. The grease is $10, and you get 4 ounces. A lot of people say it stinks, but obviously it has sulfur in it. So this is a great alternative to anybody who wants to see if sulfur is a growth aid for them, because it may not be. It may not do anything for you. But for me, I find this to be a highly recommended alternative for anyone who's trying to grow their hair. This one is more natural. It has a lot more ingredients for you. And if you can see, sulfur is high on the ingredients list, which will be the equivalent of what we were doing when we were mixing, these sulfur-8s together or with other products. We were trying to create a more potent, powerful version to make up for the lack. But this will take care of all of that. Like, because when you talk about mixing and stuff, it gets pretty expensive when you think about it. In general, of course, because there are some alternatives. I'm sure some ways that people created things that was best for them. And a lot of people could use the Sulfur8 by themselves. But for me, this right here is the reason why I am not mixing grease. Like, I don't know if y'all paid attention or seen anything, but I have completely stopped mixing grease altogether. This is a game changer. This will take care of all the mixing for you. And let me just go back and show you what's on here. You have castor oil. That was like the top tier mixer oil for a lot of people. It's thick. It keeps your hair from breaking. Soybean oil is another alternative that's in a lot of oils that helps with mixing other ingredients and to keep and preserve the oil. Hemp seed is another good oil. And then like sulfur comes right after that. And then this one also has MSM, I'm sorry, why do I keep saying MSM? But anyway, if you notice with the oil only has MSM, but it has other good things too, like virgin almond oil is #1, which makes that a really good option and choice and a good add-on. Like I would say use both, honestly, like in my personal opinion. You can just alternate. But anyway, I mainly obviously use this, but this is my second bottle of this. I just got this in between and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I started looking at the ingredients and I'm like, somebody needs to talk about this. So I highly, highly recommend this. I've used it personally myself. I have no negative experiences. Now, a lot of people say they refuse and could not use this after trying it because of the smell. Now, yes, you can smell the sulfur, but trust me when I say this, and I say this with all confidence, if you could at any given moment tolerate this for a little bit, even in a mixture, this doesn't smell like this. This smells better than this to me. But that's my opinion. But I would say if you didn't mind dealing with the Sulfur8 or the wild growth oil, because that stuff stinks to me too, then you should have no problem with this here. So please try it. Like I said, the ingredients on here are perfect. You have fenugreek seed extract. Y'all know how that goes with hair growth. And the aloe leaf, sesame seed, brahmi. Listen, I could not have made a better mixture personally, because these are all the ingredients that I had bought separately to mix in my oils. And my oils work. They're good. You can ask people that have tried them. They were good. They were working. It's just for me, I just lost patience for the business side of things. I say, you know what? I'm just going back to helping people. So for anybody who was purchasing and buying oil, butters, creams from me in the past with all the mixing and ingredients and stuff, try this. This is $10 for a 10 can and it's 4 ounces. And a little goes a long way. Like I literally only apply this mostly to my edges and to the seam of my hair, which when I do my four-way split, I will apply it within the 4-way and that's it. And you guys have been complimenting me and saying, wow, your hair's still growing. And you know, I'm not doing any grease mix challenges, any oil mix challenges, and my hair is still growing and thriving. And I would have to give credit where credit is due. This is what I'm using. Again, this is listen, this is only for someone who's willing to try. Like I said, this is not absolute for any and everybody. I am not on their campaign as far as like PR or getting paid or marketing or whatever the case. I bought this with my own money and I tried it for myself. And I encourage you guys that, especially if you was dealing with MSM and sulfur, if you were doing all the grease mixes and all that stuff, please, please try this and see if this works for you. And let me know. Like I said, you can find this online, obviously, but on their website, it's usually sold out. They do have another grease, but this one is actually called the Grow Grease. The other one will probably be a good plus, like this one, scalp. The other one, probably your hair strands. And I have yet to get my hands on that, but that is soon to come, and we're going to see how that works. I've heard nothing but good things about that. So take a chance and try it out. Listen, I have completely stopped using this and use this. No, I don't have any intentions of mixing them together because, like I said, this is a very high potent grease. This has MSM as well as sulfur in it. There's no need for any mixing at all because that was the point of this one, because the only ingredients that we were interested in this one in was the sulfur, and sulfur was at the very bottom. So you grown. I just want to put my 2 cents out there. Please try it. It doesn't hurt to try it. And like I said, if you're scared to try this, try the oil. But obviously there's a great price difference because there's more ingredients involved. This one, like I said, it's about 14 bucks and it's 8 ounces. This one is 4 ounces for $10. But like I said, this one will probably be more, be better for you as far as applying directly to the scalp. But that's just my opinion. But you know, you make that decision yourself. But great, great alternatives. Highly recommend. Let me know in the comment section if you ever try any of these. Combination of the two, one or the other. Like I said, as of right now, I do not have any intentions of buying Global's Main, Sulfur8, Wild Growth Oil, any of that ever again, as long as this is in business. So, love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.